Hi, welcome back to Math with Mr. Strands. We're going to continue where we left off last video. This is Matthew C, Algebra 1, Lesson 26, Factoring Trinomials and Binomials. So we ended on number 10, so we're going to start on number 11. We got 4x to the third plus 16x squared minus 48. Okay, so I'm going to look for the greatest common factor among those three terms, which is going to be 4. Okay, so I'm going to factor out a 4. They all have at least one x, so I'm going to take the smallest x and factor that out. Okay, that leaves me now in the inside of the parentheses with x squared plus 4x minus 12. Okay, I'm going to factor the parentheses now. So I need to think the factors of 12 that will add up to 4. Right, that's going to be 6 and 2. Okay, so I'm going to stay with my 4x on the outside. It's got to be a plus and a minus because you got a negative sign there. So I'm going to have x plus something, x minus something. Okay, and I said 6 and 4, right? So we're going to have a positive 6 and a negative 2, and that would equal a positive 4. And you can double check it. X times x would be x squared. Okay, x times negative 2 would be negative 2x plus 6x minus 12. If you put the negative 2x and 6x together, you get the positive 4x. So we know that's correct. Okay, let's look at number 12. We have 2x to the fourth minus 32. The greatest common factor of 2 and 32 that I'm going to only be able to pull out is the 2. Okay, that's going to leave me with x squared. I'm sorry, not x squared, x to the fourth minus 16. Okay, and I can break that down. So that becomes x squared plus 4, x squared minus 4. We should be familiar with what this is now. This is the difference of a square. Okay, so I can break that down again. The x squared plus 4, I cannot break down anymore. So that stays the same. But this becomes x plus 2, x minus 2. Now I'm finished. Okay, number 13, I got x to the third plus 5x squared plus 4x. There is no number greatest common factor there, but there is an x. So you can pull out the x. That would leave with x squared plus 5x plus 4. Okay, and the factors of 4 that would equal 5 would obviously be 1 and 4. So it's going to be x plus 1, x plus 4. Okay, pretty simple, right? Number 14, we have 3, 6, 9. So the greatest common factor is going to be 3. They all have at least one x. So I'm going to pull out the smallest x. That's going to be x squared plus 2x minus 3. Okay, I can break that down. Factors of 3 that would equal 2 would obviously be 1 and 3. So that'd be x. We're going to have a plus and a minus. Okay, so that's going to have to be a positive 3, negative 1. Okay, and there you go. That's your answer for that one. Okay, number 15, 2x to the third plus 7x squared minus 4x. There is no number that's the greatest common factor among those three, but we can still pull out an x. What I'm going to do instead is I'm going to go back to the other way I solved it before. I'm going to multiply the 2 and the 4, which gives me an 8. Okay, and the factors of 8 that'll equal 7 would be a negative 1 and a positive 8, right? That would give me a 7x. So I'm going to rewrite the equation now. 2x to the third minus x squared plus 8x squared minus 4x. Okay, I'm just going to group or factor this first group here. So I can take out the x squared, and that would leave me with 2x minus 1. I'm going to factor out the second group now. I can take out the 4x, and that would also leave me with 2x minus 1, which is good. That's, again, what you want to see. So we have a factor of 2x minus 1, so I can pull that out. And what we have left is x squared plus 4x. Okay, and I can break that down. Right, so this stays the same. and x squared plus 4x, I can pull out an x, and that's going to be x plus 4. Okay, so we're going to have x plus 4, and then the extra x would go up here. Okay, that one's a little bit longer, but that's number 15. Okay, so we have x, 2x minus 1, x plus 4. Okay, and then number 16. Okay, I can pull out the 4 and an x. That would leave me with x squared minus 4, and that is a difference of squares. So that would be x plus 2, x minus 2. Okay, whenever you see the difference of squares, you kind of know that it's always going to be x plus the square root, x minus the square root. All right, and that is it for lesson 26A. Come back and check for lesson 26B. I will hopefully put that on there tomorrow. Have a good night.